What is good, everyone, and welcome back to the WeSportin podcast. And today we're back for another episode of the Washington Boys. I'm here with, of course, Chris again. Me and Chris are back, and a lot of big news around Washington lately. A lot of big news. I know it's hard to see, but there is news in Washington as well. So, we're going to start off with the first one, an obvious one that's most likely true, and hopefully we can have it happen, is Charles Leno and Bobby McCain, according to, sources, are coming to visit Washington today. Me and Chris once talked last night about this, and Charles Leno would be a huge addition to the O-line, especially for the fact that our O-line consists of, we just drafted Samuel Cosme, we have Brandon Sheriff, Morgan Moses, Chase Roulier. We really need that left tackle position a lot, so hopefully we can get in Charles Leno. So, Chris, what do you think about this Bobby McCain, Charles Leno situation? Where could this help us in?
We definitely could use Bobby McCain as a free safety because we need a free safety, but Charles Leno, I think we already have a lot of linemen, but he could definitely be good depth.
Yeah, I mean, we see a lot of things though with Brandon Sheriff, like say Brandon Sheriff, for instance. He declined being the highest paid right guard in the league. I don't know why. I don't know why he declined it. I mean, he is one of the best right guards in the league. I mean, besides Zach Martin, but we don't talk about the Cowboys around here. But I just don't understand why he wouldn't take the contract. I would like to get Leno in because I really feel like he could help us, and Cosme too. Because I believe Cosme's a tackle, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a tackle. He's a great run blocker too. So if we can get someone like that, that'd be great. And then I'm moving on to Bobby McCain. Bobby McCain, I don't know much about him. Mr. Chris researched a lot about Bobby McCain. So Chris, I'll let you take control of Bobby McCain and what he can bring to Washington.
He could bring a deep, high free safety, something we've been needing for a long time to help our cornerbacks out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, Washington, we've had veteran like Deshaun Everett being there for us since 2016, 2015. He's been there for a while. We have Landon Collins and we have Kareem Curl that we're trying to use a lot as well. I mean, but I feel like our free safety is where we lack the most. I know we tried out Kendall Fuller a lot at free safety this year just to see how that played out, and it ended up doing pretty good for us as well. But speaking on Landon Collins, Washington sources are saying that Washington football team is sitting down with Landon Collins to try to see if he would want to move into the linebacker position. That I see to be more good for for our defense, just due to the fact he gets hurt a little bit too much. He did toward the Achilles. I feel like if he's playing at middle linebacker, we don't have to worry about him getting hurt as bad, just because he's not moving around a lot like a free safety or like linebacker. Yeah, he's just gonna cover the flats. He's gonna just cover the seam routes, all that stuff. I mean, what do you think about him going to linebacker though? Since we just got Jamin Davis and the rise up of Cole Holcomb, John Bostic. I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
He'd be a good outside linebacker, but I also heard that that Jack Del Rio, our defensive coordinator, told him to lose some weight. So I don't know if the linebacker stuff gonna happen anymore.
Lose some weight. What is he gonna probably go back to strong safety? Probably.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great strong safety. He hasn't really lived up to the 4 years, $80 million contract that we've seen from the old Landon Collins back in New York. I'd really like to see him live up to that hype though, because he was once one of the best safeties in the league, and now we just really don't hear about him anymore. So I really do hope that we can hopefully get him to get back into that form, because Landon Collins was one of my favorite safeties before he came to Washington, and then he became one of my favorite safeties. So yeah.
Dang.
Now the next big thing. Now I'm just gonna speak off of being, whatever. Aaron Rodgers is one has narrowed down a lot of teams for him going to be traded to, and one of those teams happens to be the Washington football team. I wouldn't say he's narrowed it down, but they're one of probably one of the best landing destinations for Aaron Rodgers. Now, I'm going to give my thoughts on it. Chris will give his thoughts. You guys, I don't know if from my live shows or from anything like that. Do I want Aaron Rodgers? No, I don't. I really don't want him. And that's going to come to a surprise to a lot of people. He's 38 years old, guys. And I'm not saying that he can't do it. He just came off of MVP season. He really shut me up last year. But it's like, how much are we going to be willing to give up for how many years are we going to be able to produce out of him? We're going to have to give up at least 3 to 4 first round picks within the next 4 years. And that's going to be almost, and basically our entire future that we're throwing, and we're gonna have to probably give him Matt Iodinis. And I'm not saying that you know it's a worst thing in the world to give him up, but I do think if we do give him up, it's like we're tossing, we're in win now. We're basically in the win now mode. We have better. I'm not saying we have better weapons than the Green Bay Packers do, but our weapon depth is better than the Green Bay Packers, just due to the fact that they had Devontae Adams, Robert Tonyan, Aaron Jones. Maybe Lazard and MVC show up here and there. Amari Rodgers just got drafted by him, but at the end of the day, it's not really anything too crazy. Chris, what do you think about this whole Aaron Rodgers situation here today?
Well, see, me, I want Aaron Rodgers. It's kind of like I'm ready to get the Super Bowl, bro. We've been
Hmm.
laughed at for multiple years for not winning. So, you know, I feel
That
like
is
we.
true. And the last time that I believe the last time we went, the one before previously this year when we went to the playoffs again, we did go and face Aaron Rodgers and we did get smacked in the first round. I think though, Chris, if you don't mind me asking, what do you think is like what? And obviously, besides quarterback, where else around our team is somewhere that we need to push to become a Super Bowl contending team?
Right now, it's just free safety probably. That's really it. Honestly, we could get more depth at linebacker too.
Yeah, I mean, Jamin Davis is going to provide a tremendous help for us though at middle linebacker. He's a
Yeah, we
great,
need.
great. Yeah, he's a great middle linebacker. He's exceptionally fast, as me and Chris talked about in the draft video. He's an exceptionally fast linebacker, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts around it. He will tear up the league someday. I mean, but I don't know. I mean, the thing to me is that if we the push that we need, and it is, and it it even it's not even like getting past the NFC East like teams. It's more of beating everyone else. I mean, right now we haven't beaten the Giants in the last like 3 to 4 years, and who cares? Because the Giants haven't done anything in the last 3 to 4 years either. So I don't care. Cowboys were an easy dub this year without Dak Prescott, which, obviously that was an easy dub. And then, Philadelphia is Philadelphia. But I think when it comes down to beating teams that are, like top dog, like top tier teams, like Tampa Bay, New Orleans, because I know that they're on our schedule this year. Like the Cardinals are on our schedule, I believe, this year again too. We play the Cardinals again too.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, we play a lot of these top caliber teams that when we go up against them, I don't feel as if that we're strong enough to beat them. But I mean, that's the thing though. I'm not. I don't know. The only thing that really I was worried about last year was our cornerbacks. We lost Darby. We did gain William Jackson, but he hasn't had an interception at all in his whole career. I don't know if you knew that. So
Yeah, Darby didn't either, really.
well, yeah, but Darby brought that veteran Super Bowl aspect into there, into our locker room. I mean, would you say our defense maybe improved a little in the offseason, this offseason, or do you
Yeah,
like,
I think William Jackson is a better than Darby. We got Jamin Davis that helps us improve.
hmm
Um,
yeah, and I think personally we should trade probably Matt. I think Udonis. I think we need to trade him. I don't see his worth. He's a great D tackle, but I think with Chase Young, Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Montez Sweat, I think we're
I
already
don't.
good.
I just don't think we'll get much for him. So I mean, we might as well keep him for depth.
I mean, what do you think we could get for him if traded?
Probably. I don't know. He didn't play last season, so his value probably dropped.
Yeah, that is true. And I mean, we're getting him back next season, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, which that'll be great, to have him, come back and to hopefully, be successful next season in our top caliber defense that's better than everybody else in the
I
NFCs.
believe he's our best pass rushing tackle. So I think
I
we.
mean, that is true. I mean, I have different opinions on Manny Adonis. I don't like him that much. A lot. I don't like him a lot. I think we overpaid for him as well. We just threw money at him like it was nothing. I just hope that next off. I don't even know who's our free agent next offseason. I know we have to re-sign Brandon Sheriff. That's gonna be our biggest
We got
offseason.
Sheriff and Allen, biggest ones.
Yeah, well, we can. Jonathan Allen's gonna stay with us. Ain't nobody gonna pick his contract up. So I'm being honest. No one's gonna pick his contract up. And Brandon Sheriff, bro, he better do something about his attitude because I'm not liking him right now. And he better resign because he is damn near our best player on offense. because then that speaks for itself. But yeah. All right. Well, today, guys, I'm gonna end this video off here today. If you guys want to go check out Chris on TikTok, it's Talks Washington. If you want to check me out on TikTok, it's the same thing as the channel, but without the podcast in it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Chris, you want to say anything else before we got to go today?
Go follow me on TikTok, Chris Talks Washington. Peace.
Yeah. And yeah, the Eagles suck.